Alright guys, so today I'm going to be doing my yard sale haul from the footage that you saw yesterday. So I did end up getting everything listed except for just two things. So by the time this video goes up, I may have finished listing the last two. I'm just going to go over everything that I decided to pick up. As you saw in the footage, it started snowing. It was so cold outside that day, but there was still a lot of people having yard sales within the community yard sale that I went to. So snow will not stop me from yard selling. Snow, rain, you name it. I will still be out there along with all the other crazies who love yard selling as much as I do. So I'm glad that I still went out because I found a lot of good things. But before I get in, I'm like... Oh my gosh. Okay, before I get into showing you guys what I purchased, I just wanted to say thank you again for everyone who has been sending me messages, and I've also been getting some letters in the mail as well from you guys, just about like my dog and everything like that, and it's really appreciative. It's hard sometimes when I like go to you know, get something in the mail and I see and I'm like, oh no, because it makes me cry, but I do really appreciate it. I'm still not at the point where it's any easier, but I'm just, you know, trying to go day by day as well as I can. But like I said before, it's just really hard, like right now when I'm home alone by myself and there's just, you know, it's just, I feel so alone and I hate that feeling. So we're going to just get into what I picked up. So let's just start with what's in front of me. I picked up this coffee mug. I thought it was so cute. So it is a Friends, the TV series, coffee mug. It's kind of weirdly square shaped, but it has that iconic like picture frame on the front. It's kind of like got a 3D effect, and the picture in here is obviously of the cast of Friends, but you can remove it and put in your own picture. So I thought that was really cool and interesting, unique, and you know, Friends definitely has a cult following. So I paid approximately $1 for this, and I have it currently listed for $19.99, and that is a buy it now price. All right, the next two items are so adorable. So these guys here are actually made out of gourds. They were handcrafted in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, which is super close to where I am. And their shape is shaped like a dog. This one's name is Max. And I only know that because that's what it says on his tag. But his whole body is made out of just gourds. I'm not sure if his ears are. They kind of look like cardboardy to me. But then you can pop out the bottom. I don't know exactly what you'd put in this, because on the bottom it says the gourds are flammable and you're not to use candles in them, so I'm not quite sure exactly what you'd put in. Maybe some like scented potpourri or something along those lines. But anyway, this guy is super cute. I paid approximately $1 for him as well, and I have him listed for $19.99, and that is a buy it now price. So they also had this one, and I think I'm a little more partial to this one because it has these little floppy ears, and again, it's all made of gourds, so his ears are these little tiny gourds. I absolutely love him, and also his bottom pops out, so you can put like, I'm assuming like potpourri or something in there. His tag didn't have his name, so I don't know, you know, technically what his name is aside from Floppy Ear Dog. But again, approximately $1 paid for him, and I have him listed at the same price of $19.99. Buy it now. I found this, that is not the correct price label on there. I found this Lauren by Ralph Lauren black Crossbody purse. This is a really nice bag. I only paid 50 cents for this. It looks like it's in really nice condition. I would say like new for sure. I paid 50 cents for it. This originally retailed for $98. When I list stuff, I always like to do some research on it and that kind of thing. Especially with purses, to try and find out the style name and things like that. And I came across one that was brand new with tags someone had listed, I think for like 70 some dollars, and the price tag on it said $98. That's how much it retailed for. So I listed mine for $39.99. Buy it now. And like I said, in very good condition, and I only paid 50 cents for this, so that is awesome. I love crossbody bags, and it's definitely surprising that I'm not keeping that for myself. I purchased this Justin Bieber perfume gift set. This is in the Scent Collector's Edition, and it's just a boxed set. It is still sealed. You can kind of see inside there is a body wash, a body lotion, and then a bottle of perfume. But the little sticker tags here on the bottom are still sealed. So brand new. I paid $4 for this, and I have this listed at $35.99. Buy it now. So I can smell it through the box, and it smells really nice. So I know I always say about like vintage perfume, and vintage perfume sells, but you know, I wouldn't technically say this Justin Bieber perfume is vintage by any means, but still, if it is a harder to find fragrance that maybe isn't made anymore, and the fact that that's kind of like a gift set is also really awesome. I did see one other person selling them, and they had theirs listed for 40 some dollars. I picked up this Starbucks ceramic mug. This is like a travel mug. This was made in 2014. I do believe the print is called Heartline. I couldn't find this mug anywhere. Like, I was seeing it in Google searches, but I couldn't find any currently listed. So I don't know if it's maybe potentially harder to find or potentially desirable. It's always hard to say with Starbucks. Some of it is desirable, some of it not so much. But it is really pretty. It's white and black with this gorgeous design, and it does have its top, and the top is also ceramic, so like nothing is plastic on it. So really nice, and I paid $1 for that. I do not have this listed because I am debating on keeping it for myself, just because I love it so much. I do pick up a lot of Starbucks items, and some of them I do end up keeping, and I'm kind of torn about potentially keeping this one, so we'll see. I may end up listing it, but for now I decided I'm probably gonna keep it. The next item I have is this vintage Gumball Machine. This is a magnet, so a refrigerator magnet. It's got these little multicolored balls inside to look like gumballs, and it almost looks like, you know, there's two coming out the bottom there. I thought that was so cute. I paid approximately 25 cents for this, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $9.99. So one thing with stuff like this, if you can get away with putting like dollhouse in your title or Barbie, since this would be like a good size for like a Barbie dollhouse or potentially a dollhouse, depending. You know, some people look for that type of thing, and you could easily use it like that because, I mean, yes, it's a magnet, but to look at it from the front, you'd never really know that it's a magnet kind of thing. So I just thought that was really cute. I found two vintage Moon Dreamers. When I was growing up in the 80s, Moon Dreamers, I never had Moon Dreamers. I had My Little Pony and Strawberry Shortcake and that type of stuff, but I never had any Moon Dreamers. So the only reason that, like, as soon as I saw these and recognized them is because I belong to Facebook groups, and that's why I always like encourage people who you know, do resell or are looking to resell is to join Facebook groups. Not even necessarily eBay related. This Facebook group was just like to identify vintage toys, and I would always see Moon Dreamers, and so, you know, because I never had them, but I recognize them from the Facebook groups. So this one here is a polar bear, and it does come with its saddle. So I paid approximately about $1.25 for these, and I listed this for $29.99. Buy it now. So Moon Dreamers are definitely, I feel like, a little harder to come by than My Little Pony because I don't think they were as popular as some other 80s toys. And then there was also this one here, which is Rory the Lion. And he didn't have like a saddle or anything like that. So no accessories other than this one did have a saddle, which, you know, helps as far as listing stuff goes. So again, approximately 25 cents, and I have it listed for $29.99. Buy it now. So we'll see how long it takes for them to sell. But the ones that I saw that were listed, someone had this one listed without the saddle for like way more than the $29.99 I'm asking. So I'm hoping I can get mine to sell kind of quickly because there's had a lot of watchers. I found a Duffy Bear. This is from Disney Parks, and it has the cutest little safari outfit on. They call these hidden Mickeys because there are, you know, little Mickey heads on his feet. So if you ever come across one of these Duffy Bears, I would definitely put Hidden Mickey in your title as well. Some people don't, but I think, you know, there are people who are going to search Hidden Mickey. So I paid $1 for Duffy, and he is currently for sale for $26.99, and that is buy it now. So there were some that I seen where his hat was missing, but mine is wearing his complete outfit. So I just think he's so cute. So this bag was a blast from the past. I didn't actually pay $15 for this. My tag fell off. I paid $5 for this Ziploc baggie filled with vintage New Kids on the Block items. So we'll go through it real quick. There was the Hangin' Tough VHS tape. I had this and I watched it all the time. So I wish I had a VHS tape to play it, but I do not. Also, I had a duffel bag absolutely filled with these New Kids on the Block trading cards. So there's 2 stacks of the trading cards. Again, I had one of these, not this exact one. I think I had the big Jordan pin button. So it's a huge pin. It's about like 6 inches. So you could actually pin it somewhere, but then this part popped out so you could just like sit it and display. There was this really cool keychain, and this is a viewfinder. So when you look through it up in the light and press this button, it cycles through pictures. So that's really fun. There was a black and white photo of Joey. This actually almost feels like photograph paper, so I'm not quite sure. And then there were some stickers. These came from the trading card sets. And then the backs, woo, the backs would, like if you put them all together, would like show a picture type of thing. And then there was a keychain that looks like this. And then the rest were all buttons. So just various buttons in various sizes of the guys. And then the group as well. So I'm trying to show you guys quickly just in case there's anyone who's not really interested in seeing this blast of nostalgia, but I thought it was awesome. So $5 for that whole baggie, and I didn't put this on auction. I listed this whole thing as a lot, just how I purchased it, for $29.99, and that is a buy it now price. I might have been able to like weasel a little more out of that bag, like doing the pins separate and stuff like that, but I just didn't really feel like it. So I figured anyone who you know, is looking on eBay and they want some New Kids on the Block memorabilia, then right there is a pretty sweet lot of stuff. I think I only got one pair of shoes. These are a pair of men's shoes. They're by a company called Olukai. I had never heard of them before, so I kind of took a chance on them. I paid $2 for them, and they are kind of like a running shoe, but made more for like water. They're super breathable, so you can wear them like a water shoe, like if you're around water or on a boat or running around water like at the beach and stuff like that. But these here, like I said, I paid $2 for, and I have them listed for a buy it now of $29.99, and I think they are a men's size 12, I believe. Yeah, men's size 12. And they're used, but not in horrible shape or anything like that. So, got those. Guys, I forgot because I have it listed and it's downstairs in my basement, but I'll post up a picture. I also found one of those like Peacock chairs. They're like doll sized. Some of you might remember these, but they're really popular with people to use as like plant stands to like put a plant on, or like a succulent, stuff like that. I paid $1 for that, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $15.99. So like I said, those are pretty popular. I sold two smaller ones a while back, and that's the first I really came across another one for a pretty cheap price. I think I found some at the thrift store, but they were like super expensive. I got these men's Adidas swimming trunks. These are actually brand new with tags still attached. So I paid $1 for these, and I have them listed for $19.99, and that's a buy it now. They're a men's size 2X. So I got those. I did get a nice amount of clothes this time around. I also got this women's dress. And this is by the company called Maeve, M-A-E-V-E. They sell this at Anthropologie. It's an Anthropologie brand. I have only ever found one other piece of clothing by this brand, and it sold. And this is a size large dress. It's got this really pretty like abstract kind of watercolor print to it. I paid approximately $2 for this. And this is on a buy it now for $35.99. And I didn't write down, but I'm pretty sure it was $128 this dress retailed for at Anthropologie. So there's other ones listed, but none in a size large. The rest are all smalls and mediums. I found one Torrid item while I was out. These are a size 16. They're distressed jeans, and they have a raw edge hem on the bottom. Really nice condition. I paid $2 for these, and they're on auction. No, they're not on auction. I have them listed for $29.99, and that is a buy it now price. I also bought this older rubber Halloween mask. How creepy is this guy? I paid $1 for him. I don't currently have this listed either. I forgot that I didn't have this listed. only because I sold my last mannequin head and my other mannequin head was upstairs and I didn't have a chance to dig it out of my upstairs closet yet. But as soon as I do, this will be listed. So I do have a vintage Halloween mask currently listed. It has a lot of watchers. I think I have it listed for like $39.99. I have it listed kind of high, so I may lower the price on that one since I got another one, and I want to get these out of here pretty quick. But it may take, you know, a little while, obviously, since, you know, they're Halloween masks and it's not Halloween yet, but someone might want this guy come Halloween. I also got this scrub top. How cute is this? This is a Disney scrub top with Marie from the Aristocats on it. It's black and purple with little purple bows. And I paid $1 for this. And I have it listed as a buy it now for $19.99. And that is a size 2X. So I don't pick up scrub tops or bottoms very often, so I'm not quite sure, but I was interested in this not only because it was Disney but also because it was plus size. I got this lunch box. This is so cute. This is by Sack Roots and it has this really cute owl print all over it with some flowers. I paid $2 for this lunchbox. I do not have it listed because I am considering keeping it. Eric and I, when we go to the auction, I have this habit of getting a headache because I get hungry and we don't always like get food from the food truck that's there or anything like that. So lately I've been wanting to just take a little bit of something that like I can eat while I'm there, because sometimes it takes a long time at the auction. You're there for hours and hours on end. So I decided I may just keep this for myself to put a little something in while I'm there. And then inside are some other things that I purchased, but I plan on keeping for myself. I actually found a lot of nice things that I ended up wanting to keep, and that's kind of rare sometimes. I feel like I just, you know, when I'm out sourcing, most of the stuff I buy is to resell. So I got these two Clinique Take the Day Off makeup removers. These were 50 cents a piece, so $1 for the both of them. I could probably sell these as a lot, which I might if I end up not using them, but if I do, I plan on keeping them, but they might still get listed, I don't know. And then I got two perfumes, and I also plan on keeping these for myself. They're not really worth much if I were to list them, you know, individually by themselves because they're really small. But this one is by Toka and it's called Cleopatra. It's a little roller ball. I paid 50 cents for that. It smells really nice. And again, this one does too. This one is by Nest in the scent Midnight Fleur. And I paid $1 for that one. And this smells so good. And again, it's a roller ball. So I love perfume. I like selling perfume, but man, oh man, do I love perfume. And then another thing I'm keeping for myself is this set of Tutti Frutti scented multicolored gel pens. These are brand new. I paid $1 for them. And it looks like they originally spent $10 on these, which is kind of cray for a pack of gel pens. But they're scented. Oh my goodness, I have to. I'm obsessed with stationery items and markers and pens and perfume, and I have some weird obsessions. Okay, next thing I got, I was super upset about with myself, and this is why I need Eric with me at all times because I don't have the best eyesight. Same thing when I'm bidding on stuff at the auction. I ended up picking up this Thomas Pacconi Christmas ornament set. It comes in this wooden box, so super nice. There was the paperwork that was in here, and it was the night before Christmas glass Christmas ornaments. Wouldn't you know, the first two were broken, and I didn't realize that when I purchased it, and I think I paid $3 or $5 for this. When I went to look at this, there was a price tag of $3 on it, but it must have fell off, and when I went to check out, she actually charged me $5 for it. So that really sucks considering there's 2 broken. So I ended up throwing the broken ones away because I don't feel comfortable selling the broken ornaments. I don't want, you know, any more damage to them if I had tried to like ship them and that kind of thing. So I took those 2 out and I did throw them away. The other 4 are in great condition. There's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing broken on them. So I listed these for $13.99 buy it now. But it's just upsetting because I could have, you know, gotten maybe slightly more for them had they not been broken. And I paid $5 for them. So I was upset about that, but what can you do? I should have looked at them just a little bit better myself. So you win some, you lose some. Name of the game, right? I have these, oh gosh, look, hopefully I don't hurt you guys' eyes. These are a pair of vintage shorts. I wouldn't say necessarily they're swim trunks because could you imagine these getting wet? Woo boy, you'd see package straight up, right? So these do have an embroidery here on the one side. It says Ford, the official street rod. So these are definitely from like the 80s or 90s. They're by a company called Cotton Fits and they are a size extra large men's. I paid 50 cents for these. I don't currently have them listed, but they will be listed soon. I can't remember exactly what I planned on listing them for, but I'm thinking of putting them up on auction just because they're vintage. I could not find anything exactly like them, and you know, sometimes vintage clothes can sell pretty well, so I'm gonna put it on auction. Just haven't quite listed them yet. All right, so the last stuff that I have to share is all clothes, and all of these clothes I intend on keeping for myself, which is super rare for me to find clothes at yard sales that are my size and, you know, are something that, you know, I'm interested in. Typically when I see clothes, it's usually like smalls or mediums, and I'm more of like a large, extra large. So I do plan on keeping these, but I didn't try everything on, so there's a potential that if something doesn't fit right or I don't like how it looks, you may see it pop up for sale. But I'm just going to go through everything and I'll let you know what I paid for it. I'm pretty sure most of them I paid $1 for, but if not, I'll obviously let you know. First shirt is this one here. This is by Lauren Conrad. It's blue and has this pretty floral print. You'll notice a theme here. I like florals and pinks and that kind of thing. So I got that one and I paid $1 for that. This next one is a size medium, so I may be listing this if it doesn't fit right. But this is new with the tag. It still has the tag attached. Looks like it was $38 at Kohl's. But like I said, it's a medium, so I may be selling it. But it's just this pretty pinky color with polka dots and lace. So I'm hoping that it fits. I paid $2 for that one. Probably because it was new with tag. This one I paid $1 for. It's by a company called Fleur Blue. I'm not quite sure where that originally came from. But I bought this top at the same place I bought the Maeve dress from Anthropology, so there's always a possibility this might be from Anthropology as well. But it's gray and it has this like white ruffle detailing on the collar as well as the sleeves. So I paid $1 for that. And then all of the rest of these shirts I paid $1 for, including the shirt that I'm wearing. I know it's like hard to see, but it's gorgeous and it is a little big on me, I will say, and Eric even said too, but it's so comfortable that I don't even care. But it was from a company called Kathy's Chic Boutique, and I'll just show you the tag because it still had the tag attached. Looks like they paid $30 for it and I only paid $1. Also, I picked up this ANA tank top. It is purple with flowers. Kind of has like a swishy swish bottom. So $1 for that. This one is another tank top. This is by Lauren Conrad as well. And it's got, that's Eric sending me a message. It's got some lacy detailing as well. So $1. $1 holla. And then also this sweater, which is by Sunday. And it's this like oversized, what is in there? Ew, what is, ew, what is that? Look, ew, oh, ooh, ew, ew. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Gross toast. Anyway, it's this space dye long sleeve sweater, and it's got this like oversized cowl neck on it. So $1 for that as well. So that is everything for this yard sale haul. I definitely thought that I found some pretty nice things. I didn't pay a whole lot of money for anything, and I found some stuff for myself, which is always fun. So that day, when I went out, it was Thursday. Then Friday, Eric and I went out to a few, so you'll see some footage from that day as well. And then we went to an auction on Saturday, which you'll see that footage soon as well. So I'm a little behind on videos. I got a lot to edit and a lot to list. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. You'll have to let me know what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you next time.